Hello and welcome back. Today I'm in my car and I'm going to hopefully have an incredibly clean car after this that I can show everybody. I've been kind of working on it. There's a bunch of stuff in my seat that I've been throwing up there. I totally forgot that I was going to film this. And then I realized, oh yeah, I'm going to film this. So, let's get to it. So, after I've picked all the garbage up off the floor, still need to vacuum it. And I'm also going to disinfect the car with these Lysol wipes. It's been about roughly 6 months since I've had the opportunity to get in here and clean it really, really good and get all the, I probably should say stuff, garbage picked up out of it. I really do think that doing a really good deep cleaning of getting the mess out of here. This is my toolbox. I've got wipes and a brush to be able to get into a lot of those places, and then I added kind of like a little smelly thing so that when I opened up the box it would smell good. I mean, look at him. He's like the coolest thing that ever lived. He's so happy. Everybody needs some of that in this pandemic. But I'm going to disinfect everything and wipe it down, and I guess these wipes turn everything white. So I'm going to turn everything white. So when I want to do fine detailing, to be able to get into things that are quite small and not easy to get into, I wipe it down and I grab the toothbrush and just scrub. And actually, when I first did this, the amount of gook that came out of these crevices was absolutely mortifying. So if you choose to do a deep clean inside of your car and you haven't done it in a while, I would encourage you to do like a really good, strong, bristled cleaning inside of a lot of like these little tiny places, because you'll discover there is a lot of stuff hiding in there that you didn't even know. So the sun has come back, and this is the surface. You know, I have no idea how it is that you like literally leave a vehicle for a short amount of time and it collects so much filth. I mean, it's just absolutely obnoxious how much disgusting it can collect. So I'm going to work on getting this stuff dusted off, and yeah, I got to get that cleaned up too. Getting this dusted off and back to the way it was. There are dark spots like in here where it's going to be really hard for me to film, but like up here, it shouldn't be too hard to film. So one thing that I learned being a short person, in order to get these back crevices, if you get a tool that gives you an extended amount of reach, you can get back there and get all of that stuff cleaned up and all of the dust and whatnot. It helps if you look at the screen. The dust and whatnot cleaned up. You can definitely get a pretty good clean when you actually have arm length to be able to reach back that far. Here's the floor mats to the car. We're going to get those washed. So each of the mats, I'm going to dump a little bit of water on each of them out of the pan. And just in case anybody's asking or curious about what's going on, when I first started the video, I was at the car wash, and then I'd assumed that it was going to rain, so I went ahead and drove back home, which was a mistake. I could have just stayed at the car wash and finished. So I'm pouring dish detergent on here, just a little bit, though that one was a little bit much, so we're going to just not do that one. Do it to this one. And then, so to clean these up, I'm just going to get a stiff bristled brush of some kind. I happen to have a broom, and because I'm using a mild detergent, it shouldn't hurt it at all. And then I'm going to scrub in here, and then if I need to get any closer grime that's still left in there, then I'll go grab the toothbrush and I'll use the toothbrush. But I'm going to scrub all these so that they look mostly new. They don't have to be perfectly new, but they'll look mostly new. And now I'll hang them to dry for the afternoon in the wonderful sun. They're still a little soapy, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything in the end, especially if I only do it once. It's plastic after all. And just so everybody knows, yes, I'm a Dodge owner and I own these type of carpets. Sometimes when you're broke, you just make do. That's how it goes.